Hey everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Freeman and today I have an 18-minute cardio Pilates fusion workout for you. Our game plan is 21 exercises for 40 seconds each and we'll take 10 seconds break in between. Each round will begin with a lower impact or lower intensity option, and halfway through I'm going to give you a variation to really start to spice things up. All you'll need for today is a nice safe and flat space for your mat. You might want to also grab a water bottle or a towel to have handy, or put some music on in the background to help keep you motivated. And just a gentle reminder that there is absolutely a time and place to push ourselves and push our limits, but it's equally as valuable on some days to just enjoy moving your body and reserve your energy. Our workouts can be so much more than just getting really sweaty. They can be this beautiful opportunity to deepen our relationship to ourselves by learning to really listen to what it is that we really need in this moment and honoring that. So we'll start with a nice gentle warm up and then we'll get straight into it. So whenever you're ready, let's get moving. Okay, my friends, let's get started with our warm up. So bringing your feet nice and wide here, we're just going to take 3 deep breaths to connect into our body and into this space. So when you're ready, joining me as we inhale, arms float up and overhead, stretch through those fingertips, reaching tall. As you exhale, just let the arms float back down, release the chin to the chest. Twice more, inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale, release, let it go. Last time, inhale, arms rise. And exhale, release. Taking your hands up to your chest, let's find a bit of a twist. So taking your gaze back behind you, you might come up onto the toes, lifting the heels. Just really gentle here, not pushing anything. Let's take one more to each side. Then coming back to face the front, your knees can be a little bit bent here as we reach the opposite hand to the opposite toes and then come to the other side. So that beautiful twist continues, starting to open into the hamstrings, the backs of the legs. And once more each side. And from here we'll find a forward fold. So taking the fingertips down to the mat, turn your toes forward and then just releasing the upper body, releasing the neck. You might take hold of the ankles or interlace the palms behind the back. Maybe nodding the head yes a few times, shaking the head no, so we can just really let that neck relax and release. Taking one more breath in here. And then releasing the arms, bend the knees slightly as we lift all the way up to standing. Turn your heels in again, taking hold of your right wrist. Find a beautiful side bend over to the left. So breathing open through the side of the waist, the ribs, the shoulder. And bringing it all the way back up, just changing over, taking hold of your left wrist and taking that to the other side. Inhale, coming up to rise. From here, just shaking out through your wrist, shaking out through your feet, kind of releasing through the shoulders, through the neck, getting rid of any stagnant energy, starting to energize. Woo, just another breath or so here. And let's get into it. Our first exercise is going to be a squat, so just sitting down and standing up. You move as fast or as slow as feels good for you today. This is your workout, so when you're ready, let's begin. So sitting down and standing up. And just another little option or variation here, if you'd like to reach arms up and overhead and then back down by the sides, that is there for you. And this can be as shallow or as low as feels okay in your body. And you're going to continue here or for this next 20 seconds, coming with me now as we move into a jump squat. So landing nice and light on the toes. Whew. And you can go from your jump squat back to your squats. Again, choosing the option that feels nourishing and good for you today. And rest. All right, come to the top of your mat. Right foot forward, left foot is going to step back, either together or we draw the knee through. But let's get started. So stepping back with the left, drawing it up. Again, moving at your own pace here. Keeping nice and lifted through the upper body. Maybe that knee presses into the hands, you feel the front of the belly engage. Now, option to stay here or coming with me for the next 20 seconds as we start to drive the knee forward and through. jumping up off the mat. Keeping the shoulders square, gaze forward. We've got 3 more seconds, 2, 1. We're just going to take that to the other side. Woo, so it is firing up already. Left leg forward this time and stepping it back. Off we go. So again, either together or drawing knee through. So I really hope that you've got some music on in the background, so you're not going to have to just listen to me panting away. And off we go, choosing your option, your variation. So staying here or starting to find that little bit of extra spice, or maybe a lot of extra spice. Woo. All right, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, bringing your feet nice and wide. We're going to find a plie squat and stand. Heels turned in, toes slightly out, hands to chest. Off we go. As we sit low, pressing those knees out over the center of the feet. Again, taking this at your own pace. In 5 seconds, we're either staying here or we're going to start by jumping the feet in and then sinking back out. Joining me now, 15 more seconds here. Keep the chest lifted. Whew. Our legs are about to get a break, I promise. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and come to the back of your mat. We're going to start to find a walkout. So starting from a forward fold, your knees can be really nice and bent here. Release through the neck. We're going to walk out to a high plank position and walk it back in. Beautiful, then straight back out. Shoulders over wrists, straight back in. Continuing here. Now our option to add on from this next time will be to come to a push-up and then walk it back. Otherwise, just keep walking out to that plank. Woo. Your knees can be down in your push-up. We have just over 5 more seconds here. So this is a really fast-paced workout, obviously. Just doing your best to keep up. All right, coming to mountain climbers. So we're in a high plank position. We're going to be drawing the knee forward, one at a time. So tuck the toes, lift the knees, really hug the thigh up to the belly as close as we can. Now spreading through your palms here. Can we feel as if we're pressing the mat away? So we have a beautiful almost rounding between the shoulders. Ooh. Knee comes up towards the elbows. All right, now staying here, walking it out or starting to run with me. Notice if you're beginning to kind of press back on the mat, can we stay forward, open through the chest? Nearly there. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down onto your belly. All right, let's start to move into the back. So fingertips to the sides of your face. We're going to be lifting up, so joining now, reaching out, draw it back, lower down. So lift, reach, draw back, and lower. Option to lift the feet as well. Reach, draw back, and lower. That choice is yours. We're going to either stay here or for the next 20 seconds now, arms and legs reach out, move into swimming. So we're kicking the opposite leg to the opposite arm. Imagine you have no knees, no elbows anymore. Looking forward, lift the chest. Kick, 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 swim, swim, swim. Ooh, nearly there. Can we lift a little higher? And rest. Well done. Okie dokie. So coming into some donkey kicks. So either on forearms or up on all fours. Tuck your left toes. Start to kick the right heel up to the sky. Really squeezing the heel in towards the body as you do. See if we can stay lifted and light through the chest and the back of the neck. Now our option will be now to start to pulse out through the top. But if you'd like to add on a little bit of spice, we're going to lift up that bottom knee off the mat and just hover it here. So really feeling the left thigh start to work. And looking back, making sure it's just hovering a centimeter or two. Hips square down and rest. Shake out your arms. Let's come to the other side. I am sweating. Off we go to the other side. So tuck your toes. Left heel starts to pulse up to the sky. And you are doing so well. Just know that this is a tough workout. I am right there with you. All right, 5 more seconds here. I even need the towel. Whew. Lift through the chest and let's start to hover that right knee. And pulse at the top. Flexing the top foot. Navel drawing back. Ooh, strong through the upper body. We're going to be coming onto our backs now in 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right. Let's start to warm up through the front of the body. So laying down, legs long, hands behind your head. Legs will stay on the mat. From here, start to lift one leg at a time. Your knee can be bent here, but pointing those toes to the sky. You're pressing your lower back down into the mat. We have the option to lift the chest. Keep those elbows drawing out. Now, we can stay here or start to move into our scissors as we then lift the legs up off the mat. So they stay long, they stay lifted, chin to chest. I want you to make as many double chins as you can here. Maybe you reach the arms out long. Lifting the shoulders. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Legs long again, down on the mat. Hands again to the side of the face. We're going to bring opposite knee to opposite elbow. Lay back down. So moving now. So coming across and back down. Returning the heels to the mat each time. Ooh, so a nice little variation of crisscross. And of course, you'll have the option to stay here or start to move with me now as we switch through the legs. Keep the chest nice and open and broad. Again, moving as fast or as slow as you like. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay. Up onto the forearms. From here, we're going to be drawing the knees in and out. And in and out. When you're ready, off we go. So, inner thighs gluing together. And you might extend your legs up a little bit higher or keep the knees bent. Option here as well to lift the shoulders off and come back down to the mat. Now we're either staying here or after that dish shape, coming all the way up and back and up and back. So we might be on the forearms. We might stay with just the knees in and out. Wherever you are, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Oh my goodness. All right, why do I do this to myself? Feet are flat, knees are bent, coming into hundreds. So chin to chest, reach the arms long, start to pulse through the hands. Whew. Again, back of the waistband, pressing down to the mat. Now we're gonna have the option to stay here, or we're gonna bring the knees in towards the chest. So following me, maybe staying here, maybe reaching toes to the sky. Maybe we start to lower those legs down. Wherever you are, lift the chest, looking towards your thighs, straight through the arms. We've got 3, we've got 2, we've got 1. Oh, relax. All right, let's come onto our sides for some side plank. For this variation, we're going to be down on our forearm and the bottom leg's going to be in front. So we're just going to hold here to begin with. Top arm, fingertips are by the side of your face, lifting the hips up and away from the mat. Chest open and proud to the long edge of your mat or the front of your room or space. Option to stay here, or maybe you start to pulse, or maybe you come with me as we bring the front knee, the bottom knee, to the top elbow and extend back out. So this one's really tricky. So take whichever option feels good for you. Also feeling the inner thigh of the left leg working to keep you lifted. 2, 1, come down. Let's go to the other side. So onto your left side. Whew. All right, so bottom leg, left leg in front, finding your side plank. We are so close now, guys. We're getting there. So pressing down into the mat with your forearm. And see if you can settle your breath here. All right, either starting to pulse it out or left knee to right elbow and extend out. And really squeeze it in as close as you can. So the knee and the elbow don't have to touch, but that's the idea of where we're going to be going. Last 2, 1, lower down. All right, so coming back onto our backs, we're going to move into a little bit of a roll back. So sitting up nice and straight. From here, we scoop the belly out, come over to the right, back to center, lift up. Scoop, take it to the other side and back up. Trying as best as you can to keep the feet flat on the mat. Really curve back and come to the side. Option to stay here or coming to a Russian twist with me as we bring the knees together and we start to move the arms from side to side to side. Whew. All right, 10 more seconds here. Speed it up or slow it down. Stay with whatever variation feels good. 3, 2, 1. All right, coming down onto our backs. So close now, I promise you. Hip raises, arms by the sides. Bring your heels in towards your body. Your feet are hip distance apart. And we just lift and lower. Grounding through the heels. Taking it nice and easy here. And our option or our variation will be to pulse it out at the top. I want you to imagine like you've got a block or something between your knees that you're just holding there lightly so that the knees don't splayed out to the side. So holding at the top now, pulsing it out. Grounding through the heels. 5 more seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come back down. All right, we're moving to reverse burpee. So this one is pretty tricky. So if you can't quite get this today, don't worry. It's definitely more of an advanced move, but we're going to break it down. So to start with, take hold behind your thighs. And if you can get enough momentum, maybe here you come up onto the feet. Now that's just a big maybe. So choosing an option that feels good for you. From here, if you're coming onto your feet now, maybe we stand all the way up and then come all the way back. So either just enjoying the roll back or all the way to standing. Nearly there, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, coming up. Everyone up off the mat now. Feet nice and wide again. We're going to come into a side lunge and then stand back up. 3 exercises to go, so off we go. Whew. 20 seconds here. So legs really nice and wide, toes facing slightly out, chest lifted, and just really enjoying this beautiful movement through the hips. Option to stay here for another 20 seconds or join me now as we spring off that leg, come all the way up to standing. Find the pause and then lightly land back out. Really soft. 3, 2, 1, and lift. We're going to take that to the other side. Whew. All right, you have done so well to still be here. This is tough. All right, deep lunge into the other side. And if you're feeling super today, being a no repeat workout, this definitely means that if you have more time and you want to double up and go back from the start, that option is there for you. For today, I'm just doing 18 minutes. All right, let's spring off and land lightly back out. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, lift. It wouldn't be a cardio class unless we did a burpee. So come to the top of your mat, hands down, step it out, step it in, arms overhead. Let's go. Now, as we bring the feet back in, take them wide so that we come up through that beautiful squat position. Hips down, heart lifts. Now, our option here will be to start to add the jump. So maybe you come with me, maybe not. Wherever you are, loving yourself there. Whew. We have just over 5 more seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Well done. Thanks again so much for joining me today, everyone. That was tough, so well done. Give yourself a big pat on the back. Drink lots of water, eat beautiful, nourishing food, and I'll see you again soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye.